DJI Mavic Mini. Return to home accuracy test. Got that coming up next. When I received my DJI Mavic 2 Pro and was taking it out for its initial test flight, you may remember that I discovered there was an issue. And that issue was DJI had not included precision landing with the DJI Mavic 2 series. And through communicating with DJI via DJI support, the issue was addressed in a firmware update, came out in November of that year. Well, there has been some talk about the return to home, or lack thereof, with the DJI Mavic Mini. So what I did today was I took it out for 5 tests. Now, one of those tests, granted, I did have a low battery and it did have to come home, but still, I wanted to go ahead and complete that test. But I did a total of 5. So let's go ahead and roll that clip and see how that ended up turning out. I get about 25 meters is good. Let's go ahead and get it out. We're gonna take a good flight out over the lake here. I'm gonna do some distance with this. It's actually a pretty good day visually speaking. It's been cloudy all day here in Tampa. Temperatures in the 60s. Surprisingly, with the way the clouds are, and even the size of the Mavic Mini, it's very easy to pick up against the backdrop of the sky here. You know, we're going to approach, it's going to hit right around 1,200 feet. Probably be a little over, it's going to be over 300 meters here. And then we're going to do return to home. Be test number 1. The app really makes sure that you hold your finger on that as you have made that decision. So see what we get here for test number 1. Closing in. Just are barely starting to hear it. Just a pitch of the gimbal here, and take a look and see what we got. And I think we're going to be off the mark here. Okay, we were going to be off the mark here. So I'm going to go ahead and fly it forward. We're going to go ahead and land. Let's get the Mavic Mini over to the pad. So test 1 failed. Let's go ahead and reorient the aircraft here. There's a slight, very, very, very slight breeze today. Not really anything to speak of. Okay, test number 1 ended. It was, I would say, estimate probably about 1.5 to 2 feet off the pad. So We're going to go ahead and do test number 2. We're going to take it to the other end of the lake here. Okay, we are up and ready to go. Get it up to about 20 meters. I think that's a good height. Okay, we're right at 20 meters. Let's go ahead and orient the aircraft. And we'll take it out here. Aircraft signal interference we're getting, okay. This is interesting. There's not a lot out here except homes, and we're over a lake, so really shouldn't have much. .300 meters, still looking good. Okay, the feed is looking, it's lagging a little bit here. So we're going to go ahead right here. I'm going to do a return to home from here. It did have some kind of interference over there. I don't know what that was, and I think that was playing a part in it, although I did not get any warnings on it. Again, this is test number 2. And we are hearing it right now. Like I said, it's very easy to spot out of the sky. All right, let's see what we got this time around here. We're going to adjust the pitch of the gimbal again. See what we get. Looking a little better here this time, although I don't think we're going to quite make the map. We are looking better. Okay, so we were about a 1.5 feet off the mat here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do flight number 3, test number 3 here. I'm going to take it to this corner of the lake over there. All right, let's get it up to about 20 meters. The home point has been updated. That was a little better than the time before. I will say that. It's going to get it up to about 20 meters here. Okay, we are at 20 meters. Let's go ahead and take it out. Aircraft power insufficient warning coming up. Low battery. Okay, well, if it's low battery, I need to confirm this, so we're going to go ahead and do that. This is test number 3. We're aborting because of low battery here. Thought we had enough. It looked like we had enough, but got it down to 18%. So, and well, it's another return to home test. Let's see how this works here. This is test number 3. Alright, we're going to adjust the pitch of the gimbal. Let's see what we get this time. This does look a little better. Again, my guess is it's probably going to be about the same as the last one, probably about 1.5 to 2 feet off. Yeah, that's about where we're gonna head. It looks to be just about the same here. This one, I'm gonna say maybe about 3 feet off. Yeah, I would say probably about 3 feet off. So I'm gonna go ahead and change batteries here. So let's go ahead. Okay, the home point has been updated. Let's go ahead and get it up. Get it up to about 20 meters here. Okay, we're at 20 meters. Let's go ahead and get it over towards that end of the lake. About 300 meters out. Last one was about, closest it's been has been about 1.5 feet. It's average 1.5 to 3 feet. One was going to be over on the other side of the fence there. That's why I had to completely abort that one. We're hearing it right now. Going to be overhead here as we speak. So let's go ahead and adjust the pitch of the gimbal and take a look and see. Even though it's kind of like a stark day-to-day, the color profile I think is absolutely fantastic. I think this one's going to be off here. I may need to abort. Yeah, this is not looking too good here, folks. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and abort this test and land manually here. Reorient the aircraft here. Back up a little bit, move over the side. Alright. Now we're going to do a fifth and final test. Okay. Shows we've got 12 satellites. Takeoff permitted. Alright, we are up in the air. Let's go ahead and hit recording. We are recording. Let's get it up to about 20 meters. We're going to head over the other end of the lake and do a final return to home. This will be the fifth and final test here. 17, 18, 19, 20 meters. Alright, we are there. Let's go ahead and get it down the other end of the lake. For some reason, the southwest part of the lake, I don't know why, I was getting some interference going in that direction. So we're just going to go ahead and stick with this end of the lake for a fifth and final test. Approaching 300 meters. Again, the end of the lake's about 1,200 feet away from where I took off from. 375 meters. Probably gonna hit definitely hit 400 meters here. Probably gonna hit. Let's see what we get here. About 50 or 60 meters out is when we hear it. I can see it, but I can't hear it yet. It'll be at about 50, 60 meters out. Gimbal. Let's see what we got this time. Okay, where the aircraft is, it looks like this one's going to be off too. And by a considerable amount. It looks like it's going to try to land on the fence here. Alright, I'm aborting this. Go ahead and land this manually here. All right, that concludes the test of the DJI Mavic Mini with return to home. As you can see, the results were not good. None of them landed on the pad. About the closest it came was 1.5 feet. There were a couple of instances that I had to abort it completely because it was going to land on the fence in the backyard. Question of the day. Have you tried return to home with your DJI Mavic Mini, and what kind of accuracy are you getting with it? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like the content from today's video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell others about the channel. Also be sure to check out my Facebook page, where I do post daily updates regarding the drone and drone industry and anything DJI, Autel, or Parrot related. Also be sure to check out my Twitter account, where I do post daily updates, and Instagram as well. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.
Can't get enough of this, being with you is like never ending sunshine. like everything